Now, today's video just consists of me and my family doing a hike at Blair Park in San Bernardino, California. But before I begin with that hike, I just want to speak on the city of San Bernardino, California. I will be doing multiple videos on this city. For you guys that are not familiar with it, it's a Southern California city right outside of Los Angeles, about an hour away. A lot of people go there for the mountains, San Bernardino Mountains, Big Bear, Lake Arrowhead, a lot of outdoor activities. It's the largest county in America. It's the gateway to getting through from Los Angeles to Las Vegas. You can get from Palm Springs to Arizona. So there's a lot of rich history, and it's a lot that people don't know about this city. Definitely back in the 50s and the 60s, a lot of the Hollywood celebrities would come to various places out here to get away and hide out. So I'm going to touch base on that. Depending on how you guys like these videos I do on the city of San Bernardino, I will venture off to other cities such as Riverside, Fontana, Pomona, Pasadena, and even doing the bigger cities like Los Angeles, San Diego, and just going from there. But let's get to the hike. Now, going up the easy way, I like to call it, it's more of a switchback, windy way up, not so much incline. That's the way we're doing right now first. Now, the San Bernardino Mountains, contain of San Jacinto, San Gorgonio, Big Bear, Lake Arrowhead, the whole crestline area, which I'll touch base on a little later. But as you can see, the views of the mountains. Wasn't the best day, but you still got to see some of the snow cap. We had extremely busy winter, some of the most snow we've saw on record. So everything is blooming, from wildflowers to weeds high. Everything looks completely different and out of the ordinary. So I definitely wanted to show that, because this has definitely been one of the coldest winters we've had on record. It's rumored that this home right here was home at one point to Richard and Maurice McDonald. The McDonald's brothers, the original McDonald's, was founded, and created in San Bernardino, California. But I'll touch base on that in another video where I'll show the museum and I'll talk about the history of that as well. Making our way up to the top, you're going to get mountain views. That's what San Bernardino's known for, the San Bernardino Mountains. You could definitely see up the Cajon Pass going up to Victorville, like you're going up to Las Vegas, the Nevada borderline. It's a lot to see, especially when it's a clear day. This is the Lake Arrowhead Arrow on the for crest line going up to Lake Arrowhead. I can explain that in another time, but there's a lot of history behind that as well. But back to our hike, we're just going to walk around, get some more views. There's definitely a lot more ways you can go. You can loop around and see the other side of the city. I wish it was a better day, but there's a lot of Southern California smog that we get. So when we get good days and smog-free days, we definitely try to take advantage of it. Now, I like to call this the very top. This is like the center point everybody goes to, because no matter which route you go, it's going to lead you right here to this viewpoint. So this is, to me, is considered, the top. Um, Now you can also hike all the way around that loop to the tower you just saw, and various different ways and trails to go to and work your way down. So we're going to work our way down from this hike. We're good on this, and we're going to get ready to show you guys the second hike. So finishing up our hike, you can see a little bit of wildflower right here. Yeah, it's not a bloom on this hill. We don't get blooms, but various areas miles away, you can see blooms of wildflower all over the place. Southern California, anywhere really. So this is the front of Blair Park, and the reason I'm doing Blair Park too is, in its heyday, the softball and the hikes, and this was a very popular park. And with San Bernardino just having poverty issues, going through bankruptcy in 2011, it's good to see that this city's trying to get this stuff back together and get these places going. So this is the way to the second hike. We're going to take a break, come back for sunset. So when we do show you, we'll be coming back. It'll be a little later in the evening. Now, as you can see, going up this route, the level of difficulty is a lot way worse. It's a lot more incline. You're going to work your legs, your thighs, getting up this incline, but you're going to get up to the top a lot quicker. So if you're looking for a quick workout, you don't have a whole lot of time, I would recommend this way. If you're trying to just take your time, go for a walk, you're really not trying to put a lot of pressure on your knees, then I would take the other route. Going up this way, you're going up one steep level, which is about roughly from 5 to 8 minutes, and then you stop and there's a viewpoint. You can check out your views, you can drink your water, rest, and then you're going to go up another 2. So it's pretty much just 3 difficult incline levels. And once you hit that third one, you're at the same point you saw on the first hike, that same top point where you get your mountain views. Only this way, you can kind of stop, each level and kind of take in the scenery as you're working your way up. Now up at the second viewpoint, I just like to stop and take a look at the basketball, handball, tennis court, a little bit of the baseball. This place used to be packed, and it still is. As you can see, a lot of people are here today, but they recently just got funding and started to, redevelop the playground and, put some money into this park. speaking on San Bernardino again, I just want to say I think it's just unfortunate what happened to this city, going bankrupt, and just a lot of poverty, a lot of abandoned places, kind of similar to what happened to Detroit when the car market kind of crashed for them, as far as GM and Chrysler. So I just think, and a lot of people don't know the story of San Bernardino. It just gets a bad rep. If you're from the California area, it's just dangerous. It's just ghetto. It's just poverty. So I think it was important to tell the glory days, to tell what this city came from. And I'm pretty excited to see that they are redeveloping and they are trying to fix a lot in the city, because it got to the point where it was so bad. A lot of people just, gave up on it or didn't want to see anything that had anything to do with the city. I told my son we were going to make it before it got dark. I remember one time I came down this hill and it was completely pitch black. I needed my phone for a light. Don't get it twisted, there is snakes and tarantulas and all that up here. But it looks like we're right on track to making it. We're just taking in the sunset and relaxing and, just vibing out. But outside of, talking about San Bernardino and what's up to come for, the history of different cities I want to do, another reason I stepped out of my element with this video is because I wanted to just show day-to-day life in California, not just trips and traveling. I wanted to show how important it is to get out with your family and just go for a walk, just take in the sunset, just get some fresh air. Our people, we come from a culture where we don't like to hike, or a lot of us don't hike. I'm not saying some don't, but the numbers aren't really high. And a lot of us keep our stress balled in, our day-to-day problems balled in. When you need an outlet, you need a place to go, vent, walk, whether it's get fresh air. And on top of that, you're just exercising. It's not doing anything but positive things for you. In a time where mental health and, depression and everything is out in the open and everybody's so knowledgeable about it, you also need to be knowledgeable about the quick, easy ways to help those things and how to put a Band-Aid on those things to keep you going and make it to the next day. So with that being said, I'm going to close this one out. Remember to love life, cherish life, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.